Guys, back again, week 34, or 34 weeks today. This week's gone really fast. I guess we were away for 4 days, so that kind of always has something to do with it. I think it seems to go a lot faster when the schedule's a little bit different and we're away and there's a bit of a spanner in the works. So yeah, it's gone really quickly. Good, yay. Don't need this time to go slowly, thank you very much. And we went to Munich over the weekend. It was really good. We got to catch up with some friends and we did a bit of sightseeing. Even though we've lived there for a year and a half, there were still a couple of things that we hadn't seen that we were procrastinating over when we were living there. So we bit the bullet and went and did them, so that was good. And we still had our friend with us, and he left on Monday night, which was sad. So yeah, we said goodbye to him, and now it's just the three of us, my husband, me and the dog, or the husband, the dog and I. And yeah, just getting back into the swing of things and getting back into routine. So yes, but can't believe tomorrow's Friday already. Oh, where'd that go? So this week, I've had the usual symptoms which I list all the time, so I'm not even going to bother with those. Just the ones that really stood out this week for me was the continued SPD, symphysis pubis dysfunction, or also known as pelvic girdle pain. So yeah, I've had it a little bit throughout the pregnancy, but starting last week, which I mentioned also on my video, it's consistent, and so I've had to give up my dog walks in the morning or the afternoon or the day, whatever, because it's just so painful. I get to about 15 minutes in, it starts hurting, and by the time I get home, which is after an hour, I am shuffling and walking really slowly, and then for the rest of the day it hurts to get off the couch or the chair or walk or anything, and bedtime is excruciating as well, just lying on my side and trying to move my legs. So yeah, sadly I have come to terms with the fact that I can no longer do leg exercises or walking. So yeah. So I am now just doing yoga videos, and if it's anything that it's weight bearing on one foot, I don't do it. I just go to child's pose, or I do something else that's in the sequence. But yeah, so I've got to be really careful with that now because I don't want to aggravate it anymore. It already, as it is, it could take up to a year to heal after I give birth. So yeah. Anyway, I need to find a chiropractor or a physio, but in Switzerland you need to get a prescription to go and see them with your GP, and I don't have a GP here yet, so I'm waiting to see my OB next Wednesday, and I'll see if he can write something for me to go and see somebody, because I really should have it looked at. I don't want to be in any more pain than necessary when in labour. So the SPD, the symptom, yep. Sciatica as well, mainly my left butt cheek. Just sitting down, I can feel it normally in the left side. So the yoga is helping a little bit with that, with some of the stretches, and just trying to, loosen the muscles around it to maybe unpinch it, or I don't know, just manage it a little bit. What else? The other one, Braxton Hicks, picking up. Had a couple of painful ones on the weekend. So that was, I was just walking through Munich and I'm like, oh, okay, that hurts a little bit. And just got me by surprise. But mainly they're not painful, it's just, just a clenching of the stomach or the uterus, whatever. And other one is, the leaking colostrum that's happening continually. So, oh well. it's not really enough to have to wear nursing pads or anything, you know, it's just a few drops, but I'm not wearing a bra. Like at night I go to bed and I don't wear a bra because I don't need to. My boobs are still not that big, so unfortunately. So, you know, it comes through to the t-shirt and yeah, anyway, it is what it is. So, oh yeah, and calf cramps. Calf cramps have picked up. I've had probably 3 this week. In the morning when I just stretch my leg out in bed and it just seizes up and I'm like, oh my god. So I just have to breathe and flex my foot, straighten my leg, and then it's gone. But it doesn't last long, but yeah, it's painful when it's there. So they're the symptoms that have stood out this week. I haven't had any cravings or aversions this week. I made muffins today and then I craved that, but I don't think it's a pregnancy craving. I just think it's me being me. So yeah, but yeah, nothing really that stands out that I've wanted to have or not have. Do I miss anything? I miss not being in pain in my mid region. Just the pelvic girdle pain really sucks, and yeah, so I miss that. But it's getting a bit better since I've stopped walking, so hopefully I'll just continue to do that and it will sort itself out, which will be very good. Weight. Just surprisingly got on the scale this morning and had lost a kilo from last week. Not sure how, because I haven't been exercising as much, but maybe it's muscle. Hopefully not. Hopefully you don't lose a kilo of muscle in a week, but maybe. So now the current total weight is 8.4 kilos, which is good. I guess we'll see next week. I've also adjusted a little bit what I'm eating. I'm not eating as much as I was when I was exercising, so I've cut back on that too. So I'm probably hitting 1100 calories a day or something as to my count, which is probably wrong. It's probably more, but I mean, it's all relative, you know. Before it was like 1400 and now it's 1100, so yeah. And no stretch marks. I'm not putting my creams on every day. I probably put them on twice a week max, just because I can't be bothered, and then I get all sticky. So yeah, but I mean, hopefully it's enough to keep them at bay, or you know, I've not had any itchy skin, so it doesn't feel like it's really stretching. To be honest, I did notice a bit of a bigger belly this week compared to last, but before that, I hadn't really noticed much of a difference. So I guess yeah, not stretching that much. So hopefully no stretch marks will be good. My rings are on most days that I try and put them on, they go on. Sometimes not. The other night they didn't go on, and I used soap and water to get them on. Always taking them off is not a problem, just putting them on. So yes. Labour signs, just the Braxton Hicks contractions. And today I was coming home from the shops and I felt sort of gas pains, or like I needed to do a bowel movement. And I'd already, you know, done my business today, so I only go once a day. And one of my friends who had a premature baby at 33 weeks, she said that the only signs for her that she was going into labour was really bad gas pains. So I had it on the walk, you know, walking home from the shops, and I was getting them every 2 minutes. So it wasn't lasting that long, maybe 30 seconds. And I think the walk was maybe 10 minutes long, and it pretty much came the whole time. And then I got home and I got it again, and I was like, oh shit, hopefully this isn't, you know, not going early. No, just a number 2, the second number 2. So that was a relief. Sorry, that might be too much information, but yeah. So, you know, kind of at the stage where little things that you're not sure whether you should be feeling that, or if it's the way that it should feel, or yeah, it's all a bit, you just kind of second guess everything now. So, not in labour, good. I've got 3 weeks until the baby's full term. I would like it to at least reach 38, and then my mum will be here. So then it's free game, fair game, whatever. Can, you know, one for young and old. I don't care what happens after that. So yes. Have I been moody or happy? I've been pretty happy, despite the couple of days of crappy weather in Munich. It was nice to be there. It wasn't, you know, it's okay. I don't mind. Since we had such hot weather last week, a couple of days of rain was actually a bit of a relief. And this week it's been cool. It hasn't really been raining, but it's been colder. Supposedly next week it's going to warm up again, but not like crazy degrees that we had last week. It should just sit around 26, 27, which is a bit more civilized compared to what I'm used to anyway. I normally love the hot weather, but I think with pregnancy and the extra weight and just living in freezing temperatures for so long, I'm just not used to it anymore. So yeah, just needs to build up gradually. Can't just hit us like that. It's not fair. So yeah, but yes, I've been happy. My mood depends very heavily on the weather, so that's why I referenced that. When it's crappy weather, I'm generally in a pretty crappy mood, which is really bad. My poor husband, oh, it's not nice for him. But not that I attack him or anything, I'm just a bit miserable, a bit flat. Other than that, yeah, pretty happy. It's always nice to have guests, but it's kind of nice to have a place to yourself again, and just be able to yeah, walk around nude. Yeah, just kind of. It's not so much that. It's more. I think it's more the pregnancy, and you know, now that he's gone, it means that I'm further along and I'm closer to where my mum comes, which means that I'm further along again. So it's yeah, just, you know, it just means time's passing by quickly, which is good. So yes, happy. My sleep has been good. No complaints. None at all. Yeah, I actually, last night wasn't the best because my husband stayed out at the hotel near his work, which he does pretty much once a week, maybe twice. And when he's away, I don't sleep as well. Don't know why, don't know what it is, just don't sleep as well. You know, if he's home, I'll fall asleep on the couch at night. If he's home, I sleep all through the night, no problems. If he's not home, I stay up till 1 o'clock. If he's not home, waking up every couple of hours. So I need him to sleep, I think. Need to know someone else is here, and yeah, I don't know what it is, but anyway. But sleep has been good. As if I wake up, you know, in the middle of the night, you know, it takes a couple of minutes, I get back to sleep. It's not like I'm lying there for hours like I was a few months ago, actually, I remember. So sleep is really good. I'm hoping it stays that way, because otherwise it will make for some very long days and some very long weeks. So yeah. Movement. I've been feeling a lot of movement again. Yesterday was a little bit quieter, and I still felt movement and very warranted, because the day before Hanky was going nuts. As soon as my husband walked out the door to go to work, it was for like an hour and a half non-stop rolls. My stomach is like just doing these crazy movements, and I've actually uploaded a short clip onto YouTube, so I'll put the link in. You can have a look at my little soccer player, swimmer. I don't know what was going on in there, but he was moving around like crazy, so that was very cool. But yeah, lots of movement, which is good. Just concerns is just the SPD, same as last week. None other really, or maybe one slightly. We bought our pram a couple of months ago now, I think, or maybe a month and a half, I don't know. Anyway, one of the parts of the zips was broken, so we returned it to the shop, and they were going to get us a new one or replace it. Haven't heard back from them. I call them, they don't speak English. I call them, the person that does speak English tells me that she'll call me back. She doesn't. It's been like a week and a half that I contacted. So yesterday I rang up and I really flipped my lid, which I don't like to do, but I'm getting quite pissed off now. So just like, can you give me an update? Where is it? How long will it be? What's the deal? Just give me some information. Communication is key, people. In every aspect of life, communication is key. So just let the other person know what is going on and all will be okay. So she said she'd call me back. She had to call the company, Teutonia, which is the brand, and call them and find out what was happening. That was yesterday afternoon. I've not heard back from her yet. So they'll be getting another call tomorrow, I think. And not so pleasant one as well, since that's the only thing that seems to get them moving. So that's a concern. Are we going to get this part back before the baby pops out? I'm hoping yes, because we've got 6 weeks till our due date, but you never know. So, best moment this week being in Munich and having catch-up drinks. Well, everyone else drank, but me. But that's okay. I don't mind waking up feeling sober while everyone else feels a bit pissed or hungover, so that's okay with me. So yeah, we organised drinks just at a bar, the Martini Club in Munich, and we had a decent turnout. There were a few people that weren't there, who couldn't have come or had other guests or were out of town, which, I mean, we only gave them, I don't know, like 5 days notice that we were coming, so there wasn't much, but yeah, so it was a bit sad not to be able to see a few of our friends, but we'll see them again hopefully soon. So yeah, and what I'm looking forward to, this weekend on Saturday we have our hospital tour. So I thought we were going to go the first Saturday of July, because that's when it's open just to the public, but we got a letter from them inviting us to go and have a tour this Saturday at 10 AM instead. So I think it's a private tour, which is good because now I'm booked into the hospital, so I think that's just what they do since you haven't seen it. And I'm pumped. I can't wait to see and just know where I'm going and what the room's like and just kind of get my head around it all and mentally prepare, you know. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm not sure how long it'll take, well, maybe an hour tops, I think. And then for the rest of the weekend, we are getting cracking on Hanky's room. So hopefully by the end of Sunday, there won't be too much left to do. Yeah, and next week I'm going to wash all the clothes. I've got the baby detergent and stuff, and all the bed linen as well, and everything, and then pull out all the stuff in boxes and see what needs batteries and what batteries they'll need and all that sort of stuff. We still need to buy, oh no, we've got curtains, but I'm not sold on them. We still need to buy a rug, thinking alpaca, greyish white, grey and white, yeah. So yeah, but it's right now it's basically a storage room. So by the end of Sunday, we should be pretty much ready to go, and then the following week, by the end of the following weekend, it will be done. And I'm so excited to have that done and finally be able to spend some time on it and really get cracking. So we have our little Bubba's room already, which will be awesome. And what else am I looking forward to? My husband told me on Monday to find a cleaner to come every couple of weeks. So I have done that, and I've got one coming tomorrow for a trial. Yeah, so exciting. I'm just, yeah, thrilled to bits that we've got a cleaner coming. Help us out around here because I'm slowing down, and once I have the baby I'm not going to be able to do too much for a while because I plan on breastfeeding, and that is pretty much a 24-hour job. So yeah, my mum's coming, but I'm not sure she'll be up to cleaning the place. Probably just helping me look after the baby more than anything, but we will see. So yes, I'll report back next week as to how this one went. I've had a few others write to me to apply so I'll just have to see, I'll see how this one goes tomorrow, and then I might pull another one in to have a trial as well and go from there. But yeah, clean up, yay, exciting. And that is all. So yes, belly shot time. All right, let's do it. Just roll this down. So here is 34 weeks. Here's from the front. And then the other side. And I'm doing this side, well, especially today. I mean, I do it every week, but my friend hangs out over here more, so it probably bulges out just a little bit more. Got his bum over there now. Yeah, and get some appendages lodged in the ribs as well, which is always feels nice. But that's all for this week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me.